Anyway, hello and welcome to the MegaMonsterCast, where today we are talking about episode 18 of Ultraman Orb. I'm Nick, with me are Alex and Josh.
This is the pinnacle of Ultraman.
Yes, we get one of the best episodes of this show. This is the episode I've been hyping up for months. The episode about Uncle being a dad.
Yeah. It finally happened.
It finally happened after all this time.
Yep. Uh, yeah, so,
But his wife is mysteriously absent this entire episode, though.
yes.
He doesn't have a wife. He gave birth
Oh,
with a
Possible.
clone
Okay.
version of himself.
Yep. But he fucked up the Y chromosome and had to double up on the X.
Yep.
They're too similar. That's why she's rebelling.
Yeah.
classic.
It's like setting up a mirror and watching yourself at night.
Yep.
Or in the mornings or, whenever.
Yeah. I love that we just get like an opening that's just Uncle going
Wait.
around doing his job.
Yeah.
Like just, all right, well, gotta start with my coffee. Then I'm gonna go to a crime scene. Then I'm gonna hunt down a fucking alien.
I'm just gonna say I was extremely disappointed that didn't maintain through the whole episode of him just narrating his like 1980s buddy cop movie.
hmm
I wanted more of that. They set
Honestly,
it up to be more, and I wanted more.
honestly, that would have been a fun direction for this. But I
Yeah,
appreciate.
I think it would have worked, honestly.
Yep.
Especially with how comical Uncle is just being anywhere. I'm sure I was imagining that as his inner monologue.
Yeah,
See-
they go from that, and then it's just him shaking his daughter.
hmm Yep. His daughter.
What the hell are
Tetsuko.
you doing?
You gotta
Why are
stop.
you at school?
Yep. So my headcanon is there's this character in Parks and Rec, Jerry, whose
Yes.
entire shtick is that like he's a bumbler any place except at home.
Yeah.
My headcanon is when Uncle is actually doing his job, he's really good at it. And then anything else, he's just like a doofus.
I don't even think that needs to be headcanon. We literally see him do that
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
He's got fighting skills. He's got like some of the greatest gun skills apparently.
Oh yeah. No, he is
that
extremely
gun makes
competent.
so little sense, though.
No, it makes
No,
amazing
that is
sense.
a laser revolver, and you
Yep.
respect it.
We can see how many bullets it has in it.
Yeah, but
No, don't look at it.
you can see how many lasers.
I don't
it
even
has.
have to look at it.
Yeah, but each round has multiple rounds in it.
Then why does he pull out a new shell and say only one?
Because that one only had one.
Yes.
He didn't refill it. He didn't charge it.
Yep. Also, I'm gonna be honest. I
I
like.
don't like any of this.
You're pointed in the
Any
wrong
of it.
direction on my screen.
any of it.
There you go. That worked.
All right, I don't know where I am on your side.
Yep. You're always in the top right. Josh is in
Oh.
between us in the bottom.
I see you there.
I'm the sandwich meat.
Yes. So I'm gonna be honest. I like Tetsuko, but there's something weird that irks me about her calling her dad by his name. Not because like I don't get why she does it, but because a part of me has this deep-seated need for her to also call her dad uncle. I think that would have been great. And I broke Alex with that one.
I don't think I've ever wanted anything more from this show.
So good.
In my head canon now, she's just like, okay, uncle, like, what?
He's just like upset by this. Gradually he accepts it.
I love how. And speaking of, I love how Naomi just completely unabashedly just continues to dead name her too.
Yep. Yep. Oh, 100%. She's like, no, that's stupid. You don't get to call yourself a fucking American name. You're still
Yeah.
Tetsuko. You're named after your dad. Go fuck yourself.
Has that exact vibe.
Yep.
Also, who wants to be named Catherine?
You're a 13-year-old. You don't get to make decisions yet.
Yeah, but it's also like Catherine with like maybe 8 syllables.
Because she's
Catherine.
Japanese.
Yeah, like I know there was at least 4, if not 5.
Hmm. Yeah. Then she does something that deeply offends Uncle, and she goes and gets jewelry from an older man.
Yeah, but who has a really sick like overshirt, and I kind of
Mhm.
want it.
I love the face that she makes when he gives her, like, when Uncle approaches from behind, where, like, one eye goes wide and the other eye's still, like,
That was such good acting in that
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Ah, I had a stroke.
So I looked into this too, just because I was curious after the whole Naomi thing. So Naomi's actor obviously stopped acting. This girl is still acting today.
No.
Yep. She's had, like, this crazy long career compared to some people.
What's she been in?
She's been in mostly like dramas and like some comedies. It's nothing that I'm familiar with, but she's a working actor. Like every year she's in something.
Huh.
Sometimes it's only like a couple episodes, but she's in stuff every year.
So she's like a character actress?
Yeah, yeah. Which I mean that works. Like that's kind of the
Oh
vibe I
yeah.
got from her. Although I think there's a couple of shows that she's like main cast in.
Hmm.
Yeah. Which I mean it makes sense. Like she has like good energy for like supporting comedy relief character, you know? Like I could
Yeah, I
definitely
buy
see
that.
that. Like in like another 5 years, she's gonna play Ant, and she's gonna be on like an Ultraman show playing the Ant character.
I
And
hope we just have to call her Aunt as well.
I would fucking kill for that. I'm not gonna
That'd
lie.
be that'd be pretty amazing.
Mhm.
No. Better yet, I hope they just call her Uncle.
I would love that too.
Because like you're named after your father, might as well just call you Uncle.
I mean, keep it consistent, right?
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Naomi tries to convince Tetsuko that I'm gonna dead name her too this time, this episode. Tries to convince her that she needs to like go shadow her dad to see that he's actually like a good dude. She's like, I don't
Yeah.
fucking want to do that. And then he's Guy. She's like, I'll do that if this weirdly suave dude of an undiscernible age will go with me.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
clearly 3,000-year-old being here.
He's older than that. He's like 5,000.
No, he's just over
Yeah, don't
3.
sell him short.
I looked it up already.
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
need to know that my Ultramen are old.
Then you need to check out Ultra 7.
Oh God, how old is Ultraman 7?
Ultra 7 is like he's old enough that Ultraman Zero is his son, and Ultraman Zero I think is 20,000 years old.
That's old. That is old.
Oh God.
Yeah. Jeddah also proposes our greatest hypothesis for who Orb is. He thinks
The
Uncle is
one that
Orb.
makes the most sense.
Yeah, yeah. He thinks Uncle is well. The one that makes the most sense is obviously still Guy, but he gave up on that one after proposing it 15 episodes ago. Yeah, now he's convinced that Uncle is Ultraman, and that's gonna be
And it
Jeddah's
makes
plot.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, it makes more sense than a lot of the other things he's tried to say.
I was gonna say this sets up Jeddah for literally the best reaction shot of the entire series.
Hmm.
We'll get there.
Yep. And then all the Something Search people do their thing with Tetsuko joining in too. which just proves she is Uncle's daughter. She immediately joins in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we're doing a Ginyu Force pose? I'm in.
Yep. I was like that they're trying to be sneaky, and guys like, I'm just gonna.
I
be
love
me.
I love the guy's expression throughout most of this too. He's just like, oh shit, no.
Not again.
I am not here for it this episode. Why is this fucking 13-year-old girl trying to cling to me?
Yeah.
Because he's the daddy she's always wanted.
Yep. But as they're like following around,
It sounded weird after I said it.
yeah, as they're following,
Oh.
as they're following Uncle around, all they see is him talking to these random women on the street, which,
But they're not putting two and two together. They are seeing what they want to see.
yeah, well, Jeddah
The
specifically is.
newspaper.
Jeddah
The
is
big.
a
Okay, I will say the hole in the newspaper does not help Uncle's case
no,
at all.
no. Again, I love like the
That's
first time we see
Major
this though.
creeper vibe.
All right, the first time we see this though, like Jeddah's like, "Oh, fuck yeah, Uncle! I didn't realize you were cool like that." Like,
Different levels of reaction from the
okay,
group.
no, like if you look at Jeddah, every time we see Jeddah, he's just got this big fucking
Yeah.
grin on his face, like, "Hell yeah, man! You're who I want to be when I get older."
How do I get that much Riz?
Yep.
But we all know Jeddah dies 2 weeks after the last episode.
Pablo,
No, he
shut up.
dies. He dies 2 weeks after the movie. He's still alive for that one. Spoiler alert.
Jeddah is immortal and you know it.
Uncle's immortal.
Mm-hmm.
Jeddah is not.
Uncle is a clone and you're the one who put that forth.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Tetsuko is
Jeddah-
a failed clone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell with the uncle face, but you know.
Oh yeah, no, like again, I love they picked a really good actress to play his daughter because like Uncle sells facial expressions so well, and this girl does too. Like again, I hope they can get her to come back and play like a similar role to him because I feel like she would sell bits so well. But you know, tough to say.
Yeah.
Again, I appreciate like she storms off when she sees that Uncle's like cozying up to the last woman. Like she's just like, oh, this dude's. See, I told you, my dad's a fucking scumbag, and he can go and die.
Go to hell, Dad.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fucking wonderful, wonderful choice with that. So did you guys see the twist at this point of where it was going with like the reveal of why he's talking to all these women?
No. I did not see this rock makes you prettier being or no, it makes you slimmer, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
No, didn't quite pick that one.
Yep. Yeah. So Guy follows Tetsuko and gives her the ramune drink that he learned how to open episode 3, I think. 2 or 3.
Huh.
Yeah. It's coming full circle.
It probably lasts a while.
Yep. And Tetsuko talks about how she thought her dad was a hero, but she feels like she's stupid for that, and basically he's a giant scumbag in her eyes. And I love that Guy is the only one that will like call her Catherine.
Well, as a being of light, he has to.
Yep. I think it's more of a I get called by many different things. If you want to get called by something other than that, go for it.
No, absolutely not. It was literally he was never introduced to her by her original name.
Yeah, but they've been calling her Tetsuko the entire time.
And then he literally says, "Who's Tetsuko?"
Nah.
He
Guy's smart
never
enough.
knew.
Guy's smart enough. He would have picked up on it.
Then why would he say that?
Because he's trying to be a nice dude. Because Guy's a good
No.
person. Okay.
Guy just doesn't care.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Guy only cares for Naomi. Great grandmother.
That's fair. Yeah.
We're
Then
gonna see if
Makes
it
her put
gets
on
weird.
her clothes at night. It's a weird thing.
I need you to dress up like this old Russian woman.
I
This
know
is
you
my
still have her clothes.
this is my kink. I need this.
How'd you know?
Yeah. So Tetsuko and crew follow Uncle, and they see that he's trying to apprehend the salesman from earlier. That Uncle has been secretly taking Slimtonium.
It's almost as bad as
Unobtainium.
It's
you
almost
know.
as bad as Technixium.
Yep,
Oh, almost. That one still takes the cake.
that one was amazing, and I will.
Gunhead always comes back around sooner or later.
Yep.
Yeah,
Tune in next year when we watch Gunhead again.
This time,
not happening.
not like definitely not sober.
Yeah, I think that's how we have to do it next time.
I feel like that movie requires psychedelics, not just inebriation.
No, man, I feel like that movie's gonna put you down a bad trip.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna make you real upset. Although by that,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like maybe if each year we do something, like eventually we'll be comfortable enough with it, we can handle it.
I'm gonna need to like throw it through an upscaler just so that some of the scenes in the dark have any visual information in them at all.
That's fair.
I've got no less than 4 people to watch Gunhead since we watched it.
We got Aaron to watch the first 15 minutes too.
Fewer.
No, he said
Why,
no
by the
more
way?
on purpose. He got less than that.
No fewer than. You can count these people, it's fewer. Less is uncountables. I am being pedantic to you, sir.
Yes. Anyway, though.
Thanks for patronizing me finally.
Where it was patronizing, that's right. That's the word you used.
So yeah, then
It took an episode, but we got it.
Yeah. I had to come up with a really shallow patronizing avenue.
yeah, so then the alien turns into his alien form and starts stealing energy from Tetsuko, so he can power up his kaiju.
Because that's the only power set that exists in this universe is kaiju.
Yes. That's all you need to be successful is to have a giant monster that will do your bidding.
Or
And-
become one yourself.
And
I
maybe
definitely
have a-
heard this music theme in like Showa era Godzilla, by the way.
I believe that, yes. Also, I love that Uncle
They
gets...
wouldn't rip off that.
No, of course
They
not.
have several Godzilla costumes.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
I love that Uncle like does the thing where he like unzips his jacket and then he just tosses it up in the air and you only see like the jacket fly into the air and then he's ready.
Yeah, he doesn't undo one of his sleeves. It just comes off whole.
Yep.
Like those rip away pants.
Yeah, but it comes off whole though. But it definitely has rip off pants energy.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, imagine having like the rip off sleeve.
I want it.
Why do you have that? I don't know.
I want it to be like messed up, like it doesn't like quite rip off all the way.
Turns out it wasn't a rip away. It was just really tattered and it just kind of ripped.
Yep.
It's stringy.
Yeah.
But like he's still in a tie, so he's not like in fighting mode.
No, that's he's required to wear the tie. That's part of his
For
uniform.
the uniform.
He is required to wear it.
It's his gi.
I think that's a callback to the SSSP from the original Ultraman series, where they also had to wear ties.
The super something search people?
Kind of, yes.
Super Saiyajin search people.
Yeah, it was like there's something there. I don't remember the anagram right now, but there's something there. But yeah, Jeddah freaks out because he sees Orb. He's like, all right, we're gonna see Uncle team up, do his shit. Wait, Uncle's over there. I'm wrong again. Why am I always wrong?
He gives the best A reaction to seeing them both in the same room at the same time. He's just like in utter shock.
But at this point, we know Uncle knows who Orb is. It's
No,
clear.
he doesn't.
He talks to him.
No, he says it's a solidarity thing.
Yes.
Guy literally yells at him, "I'll take care of the things, of the big
No,
one.
he says
You
that
take
to
care of the little
himself.
one." No, he
He
says that
says
loud.
that
He
to
yells
himself.
It. He yells it.
No, he doesn't.
Yells it.
No one knows who Orb
Uncle
is.
knows.
Uncle knows nothing.
Uncle and Naomi know.
And it's Naomi.
It's Naomi.
Okay, so getting us back on track. I do appreciate this fight. I like that we have like the perspective of Orb fighting in the background as Uncle fights in the foreground.
Dude, this fight
Oh
was
yeah,
so great.
the direction in this fight scene is really quite nice.
Oh yeah, and like the way that the two fights interact with each other, like that piece of rubble that flies in and almost hits Uncle.
It felt like a set piece from like some Mortal Kombat game or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we get a pretty decent fight. Only for so I was gonna jump ahead. I'm gonna make sure I don't jump too far ahead. But we get inside of the building. Uncle and the alien fight each other, while outside of the building,
their fight confuses the hell out of me.
Oh yeah, no, it's super confusing where things are taking place. I think it's just area
Yeah.
and boxes.
Yeah, but how intimidating would you feel just, seeing a guy deflect laser bullets with a rock?
Oh yeah. But through the power of being a father and not being a deadbeat anymore, Uncle rises to the occasion.
But only after his daughter screams at him.
Yep. She acknowledges that he is in
proper
fact
amount of motivation.
Yep. She acknowledges he is in fact her dad. And that's all he needed to do.
You called me dad back there.
Hey, and then guy
Why
transforms.
not Catherine daughter?
Yeah. Tetsuko, I'm never going to call you Catherine. You're not old enough to change your name legally. Go fuck yourself. And then guy transforms.
This is a great conversation for election day here in America.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I got Josh with that one.
All hail the brainworm. So Orb transforms into his Orb origin form. That's something you're going to hear me say for the rest of the show.
I'm really glad that we don't get origin first.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't get to hear Tiga's bark again, I was going to be really sad. I love Tiga's bark.
He's being a real Goku here.
You say?
I'm saying Orb was being a real Goku.
He switched from his initial form to his final form real fast.
Yeah,
instead of just going all out and finishing it and not,
Vegeta did the same shit. Don't give me that.
Hey, well, Vegeta's different. He's better. Vegeta's not the governor of Texas, as we found out.
That makes him better by default.
Makes him worse.
He would be a better governor than we've had in the last two governors.
Oh my goodness.
Cut for all my Texans out there.
I didn't even notice this.
Okay.
Uncle used his pocket sand.
You didn't notice the pocket sand?
He does use pocket sand. Uncle is the best character.
Uncle is the best character.
I just thought he ran up and started punching.
No, he
Full
uses
on
pocket
pocket
sand.
sand.
Uncle is
Like,
the best character.
explain to me where the eyes are on this thing, but he went for it.
Oh, he's like a fly. All those dots are the eyes.
They almost have to be, right, for this to work. It has a vaguely head-shaped thing. There's probably eyes on it. Pocket
Yep.
sand.
Yep. God, I fucking love that. I truly love that he uses pocket sand. It's such a good.
Yeah, I literally laughed when I saw that.
Yep.
I can't believe I didn't notice that.
Oh, it's so good.
This is why I like, for me with Arc, you got to do the second watch through sometimes to catch the greatest details.
Yep. Yeah. So then, Orb uses his fire caliber this time, and he creates a ring of fire, a burning ring of fire.
And it,
like Taco Bell.
Yes, the fire hole. And
I
then,
think you're doing Taco Bell wrong.
then it spins around the monster and destroys it. As Uncle shoots the bad guy's crystal, it explodes, and he turns away holding his revolver as he
He does not
clenches his
shoot the
hand.
crystal. That is not true, Nick.
No, I know. The crystal's in front of me. I can see it. He shoots the bad guy, and then the crystal breaks out.
No! He shoots the barrel!
Yeah.
That's
Agreed,
how he
disagree.
wins, is he explodes the barrel.
But we can all agree they have a moment of solidarity where they look up at each other, and Uncle gives a big old thumbs up at Orb, and Orb's like, "You earned it."
Respect.
Thanks,
Today.
guy.
I've always thought you were kind of weird, but today you earned it. You have to keep giving me a thumbs up as I fly away, though.
Yeah, hold that
Would
pose.
have been cooler if Uncle's just like high five and Orb's like out of instinct. Yeah.
All right. Oh shit.
Whoa.
It's the one time him being a 3,000-year-old or 5,000-year-old being is a benefit, because he wouldn't instinctually do the high five.
Yep. And then Tetsuko, after her dad collapses twice, acknowledges that he's an okay person.
Yeah, Dad, you're pretty okay.
Yeah, you're right.
And then we find out that we see all the footage of him collecting all the Slimtonium jewelry, and that he was being on the job. And then he gets too huggy with his daughter, and his daughter's real fucking angry about it because she's a fucking middle schooler. And you don't touch middle schoolers because they are fucking feral.
She does foam from the mouth at this scene, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
And then Uncle puts her in a headlock.
And she goes to sleep.
Now you'll be young
forever.
Takes her down.
Yep. I do
Well,
love
let's just all agree that the best scene pops up after this.
the part where at the end Guy asks who Tetsuko is because he still doesn't understand what's going on.
No,
I'm telling you guys, that is what happened.
we get Juggler again.
Yep, we do get Juggler cleaning up Uncle's mess with the fucking blood moon.
Proving that Juggler is the good guy.
Also, he's
Juggler's motivations are like the way he goes about doing or trying to accomplish his goals. I question all the time.
I think he's just in it for. Well, this is the vibe for this week, I guess.
He's got to just be a chaos agent, right?
Oh, 100%. His only goal is to fuck up Guy's day. That's all he cares about. All he cares about is beating
Go
Guy.
find a girl or something, man.
He did.
Put your energy into knitting. I don't know what to tell you. Find a fucking video game.
He found a girl.
Found a girl. We already discussed this last week.
Yeah, he wants to fuck
Juggler is Naomi's great grandfather.
So Juggler's heart sick or love sick too, right?
Yes.
No, he just did it to fuck with Guy.
Yeah.
He didn't care about her. He just wanted to fuck with him.
Yeah.
It's
No. It's
Just
terrible,
like-
but it's canon.
You're gonna fall in love with like their descendants sooner or later, and he's gonna be like, "Surprise! You're in love with me."
Huh. I made that. You can go fuck off and die. You've actually never seen her dad. It's me.
It's been me
It
the whole
finally
time.
paid off.
It's been me the whole time. Rips off her skin. It's him.
Yep.
Oh God.
Yes. Goodness.
None of this. None of this.
All of this.
Yeah. So that was the episode about Uncle. Tune in next time where we have a space samurai
And probably some more Uncle.
and probably some more Uncle.
There's
But
been a lot of space samurai / Ronins.
yeah, we do get a lot
I'm
of
getting the
samurai right
feeling that they're following similar like arcs or something.
You said the title of one of the Ultraman.
Whoa! Roll credits.
now. Yep. Da 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 da. Go fuck yourself.
Da, 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 da. We're fucked.
Yep. Yeah. This was a fun episode. I thoroughly enjoyed the fact that we finally got to Uncle being a dad.
I was really worried with, what was it? 18 episodes worth of hype that Uncle's shenanigans would not live up. I am glad to say that it did.
Yep.
Honestly, that could have been the season finale, and I would have been good.
That would have been fun.
No, we gotta get Guy retiring and giving the deck of cards to Uncle.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, this episode was directed by the dude who directed the clip show episode of Orb. Then he directed this episode and the next episode of Orb. He also directed some Geed. He was the main director for Rube and the main director for Decker. And he directed 4 episodes of Blazar and so far 5 episodes of Arc.
I'm gonna need you, Professor Nick, to do some math for me here.
Mm-hmm.
You may not be able to accomplish it at the end of this tail episode, but I now need to know.
Yes.
What is the total runtime of all Ultraman content?
Are we including Ultra Set? Are we including Ultra Q? Which
Yes.
Why
was
would Ultra Q be an exception?
because it came out before Ultraman. So
If it's
Q was
in,
first.
I would say if it's in the chronology,
Okay.
then include it. Like if
Okay.
it's something that would be a part of the story of
Mhm.
Ultraman.
Okay. And we're including the crossover movie where Ultraman fights Kamen Rider, right?
Oh, you got to.
All right. And we're including
That's Ultraman.
are we including the commercials? The commercials
Yes.
like there's like
Oh, Josh says yes.
okay, 1 second. Let me see which commercials there
I
are.
want with and without the commercials. I wonder if that information is readily available.
I mean, let's see. It's probably out there.
Oh,
feel like it's
I
gonna
could
be.
compile it. It'll just take me a minute.
Yeah.
But I want to know like how long it would take to watch all of Ultraman. It's like it's like 16 hours or some shit for all the Star Wars movies or something like that.
Oh, dude, it would be so much longer. It would be so much longer. This was a series.
Oh, it would.
Started,
It would too, wouldn't it?
It would be. It started in the 60s.
77 actually.
No, I'm talking about Ultra. The Ultra franchise started in
I
the
thought it
60s.
started earlier than the 60s actually.
Nah, I think it was 65. I want to say 65. And for a really long time, it ran like a full year, an episode a week for a full year. They cut it down to half a year in the new gen, but for a really long time, it was like a full year was a season. So,
I'm wondering if there's a full like straight month of content.
there's got to be. I mean, you have to sleep, so there's got to be. Also, there are 20. There's an Ultraman I want to mention real quick. His name is Ultraman Nice.
Nice, like NICE.
Yes, he is He was, up until very recently, only an Ultraman that appeared in commercials for merchandise.
Oh,
And then he got to
It's
play
not that
like
comedic one, was it?
no, you're thinking of Zerth. Although
Oh.
Zerth and Ultraman Boy, yes, I know, Alex. They became like a trio that teamed up in the most recent net specials.
wait. Ultraman Boy.
Ultraman Boy is a character, yes.
If he does not have a massive beard and like a red streak across his face, I don't know what's happening.
Nah, he's just a tiny boy.
Ultraman Boy.
He's just a tiny boy. But
He's a little one.
he's just a boy. He also canonically has the most episodes of any Ultraman show. He has 260 episodes.
Okay, I'm kind of excited. I started watching next week's episode just a little bit, and I saw one of the actresses from Battle Royale in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ultraman Boy. He has the most episodes of an Ultraman, I think.
Ultraman
I feel like
Boy.
you need to do like an actually with Ultraman or something like this because
I
you
feel like
keep giving me facts and I'm like blown away by this.
yeah, dude, there's some fucking crazy shit out there. Just wait until we get to like oh man. There's some bangers like Ultraman Zerth, whose transformation device is a toothbrush.
Yeah, he showed me that one.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty funny movie. He has 2 movies.
But why a toothbrush?
Uh because it's a comedy movie.
Because I saw Juggler. Fuck, that's what's up.
Savage.
Wow.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Anyway,
Now I
tune in
want
next
Juggler
time.
and Ginga.
Damn.
Anyway, I'm gonna end this one. Tune in next time where we more than likely end up talking about some weirdly fucking granular topic at the very end of the episode.
Oh, and if you're following along with Mega Monster Bingo, this episode we mentioned Gunhead. You can mark your square off.
We can eventually make a game for that, yes. Tune in next time. Bye-bye.
It's Gunhead and Hathaway.
Yep. All right.
Bingo.
Bye-bye.
The Anne Hathaway is the free square.
All right. I'm ending this one. Bye.